Hi everyone, I've got a couple of really incredible creeks to show you here at the start of this video. Here's looking downstream. Here's looking upstream. Just a gorgeous mountain stream here. But I'm not fishing this one in this video. I'm fishing this even smaller one that flows into it. So this creek flows into this one right here. I might fish this one later in the day today and make that another video, I'm not sure. But for now, I'm intrigued by this even smaller one. I'm in Utah, I'm in the Uinta Mountains. This is one of the great mountain ranges of the western US. I love this mountain range. I haven't fished here as much as I would like, and so I'm excited. I've never fished this creek before. I just found it by looking at maps yesterday, just browsing the area on Google Maps. So let's get the gear out and get to fishing. And I'm fishing a new rod today. This is the Wasatch Tenkara rods Maruki Sharpshooter. It's a triple zoom rod, so it can be fished at 3 different lengths. Those lengths are 6 feet, 7 feet, 6 inches, and 9 feet. If you're familiar with the Dragontail Foxfire, this has similar lengths to that, but this is a stiffer rod. This is the 6'4" flex version, the 6'4" action version of this rod. It also comes in a 7'3", but after reading Tom Davis's review on Teton Tenkara, where he said that it was basically unusable for the streams that he fishes, I thought, you know what? I'm gonna wait for the 6'4", so I did. I bought this, and this is the first time I'm fishing with it. This is a gorgeous stream. I mean, just a perfect little Tenkara creek. If there are fish in it, of course. I don't know if there are fish in here, but I mean, there are fish in that stream, I know. So I assume there are fish in here. I don't know how many, I don't know how big. I mean, probably pretty small. We're looking at probably like a 6-inch fish on average here. But that's fine. Whoa! That's fine with me. I just want to catch fish. And this looks like a perfect pool to get started. Nothing behind me. First few casts here. Oh! Oh! Yes, okay. So there are fish in here. I have a 7-foot line, and I'll put a picture of the fly. I haven't taken the picture yet. I'll take it once I'm done fishing this hole. So the fly will be wet, but that's fine. Okay, I just took a picture, so I'll show that here. It's a green yarn-bodied fly with a ginger hackle and yellow thread head. You know, at 6'4", even at 6'4", this is a much stiffer rod than the Foxfire, I can tell. Now that can be good or bad, depending on really the size of the fish that you're fishing for. I've looked into some about 12-inch fish on the Foxfire and felt that the rod was underpowered to land those fish. But on a creek, well, for a fish like what I just had hooked into, that was like 4 inches long, this rod might be a little bit stiff for that. So, you know, you do the best with what you've got. Right now I have this rod. I think this will be an overall a perfectly fine rod for this creek. I just want to catch some fish here. Fish on. Oh! Came off. That was a decent fish. That was like an 8-incher. Yeah, awesome. Flies in the tree. and is stuck. Well, that didn't take long. Let's tie a new one on. Okay, got a new fly on here. I'll put a picture of it. It's a soft tackle fly. Oh, fish on. Yes. Brook trout. I thought that's what that last fish was. I kind of caught a glimpse of the last one. It was green and orange. So I figured it was probably a brookie. And this one is indeed a brookie. He's a little 5-incher. About what I expected for this creek. Fish on. And off. Yeah, that wasn't a very good hook set. I was pretty slow. I just kind of like pulled back. I didn't really like sharply set the hook. So I'm not surprised that one got off because I didn't think I had a fish on at first. But I'm learning where the fish are in this creek. And I'm learning that there are actually quite a few fish in this creek. Every decent looking pool more or less has fish in it. Fish on. Yes. Another little brook trout. Maybe a smidge bigger than the last one. Maybe like a ½ inch bigger than the last one. See ya, buddy. People ask me a lot how I choose flies. Basically, I just fish whatever I have or whatever I feel like fishing. In most of the creeks I fish, it doesn't matter. The fish will eat anything. This is a cool looking rod. It has a foam handle for most of it and then cork at each end. And it's a pretty little rod, you know, that kind of sky blue and the white. When I opened up this rod at home, my wife was like, ooh, I want that one. She thinks it's my prettiest Tenkara rod. Got one. Oh! Did you see that? I don't think you did. But I had one on. Very briefly. Fish on. There we go. Same place. Another brook trout. There he is. See ya, buddy. Awesome. That fish was just this side of that small, long log. Let's see if there's anything on the far side of that same area. Oh, I thought there might have been. Let's try that again. Yeah, there was. Isn't this fun? I love catching fish. See ya, buddy. I guarantee there's a fish in here. I bet my channel on it. There we go. Oh, lost him. Let's try the right side of that area. Fish on. Oh, and off again. That's brutal. Isn't this amazing? Like, look at the structure. Look at the topography of this creek. Just pool after pool after pool and little waterfalls and plunge pools, and it's just gorgeous. Got a little pocket up right here on the left. Let's try this. Oh, yep, got one. I saw that guy come and take it. That was so cool. Another little brook trout, 4 or 5 incher. See you, buddy. Look at this thing on the left. Nice, calm little side eddy sort of thing with foam on it right below a nice big rock. Perfect little pocket for a fish to be hanging out in. Yep. Oh, alas, not to be. Oh, I think that was a fish. That definitely was. Yep. See ya, buddy. This is a beautiful little pool right here. Fish on. Yes. That was at the far, far tail end, far right side of this pool. This is one of the bigger ones I've caught. Still not a big fish, but certainly respectable for this stream. See ya, buddy. Got one. Nice little fish. Okay, this is interesting. We have a really good looking pool here, but a tree, a big tree covering almost all of it. So let's slide a cast on in here, sideways. Fish on. Oh! I was late in setting the hook for that one. Brook trout in a stream like this aren't super, they're super aggressive. So just because I've had one hooked on doesn't mean I can't hook that one on again. Same fish. Like that. Nice. I think this is a new PB, new personal best for this stream. It's about 7.5 inches long, somewhere in there. See you, buddy. There we go. Got him. Beautiful. Okay, this might be the best looking spot I've seen on the entire creek. This looks very deep. Nice and calm, with some foam. Nothing on the first cast. Let's try along the left edge of that foam there. Nothing. Let's try kind of in the middle of the foam. Yep. Oh! Definitely had one. Let's try that again. Right in the foam. Yep. Yeah, this might be the biggest one in the creek now that I've caught. Maybe 8 inches. Look how beautiful this brook trout is. This is a stunning fish. See ya, buddy. That was a really, really pretty fish. Let's try this same spot again. Maybe there's another fish in there. It's big enough. Yep. I was gonna say, big enough to have more than one fish. Nice little 4 or 5 incher in there. Look at this little spot right here. How perfect of a fish home does that look? Let me see if I can get one out of there. Yep. I mean, that was just too good to not have a fish in it. Let's go dump it back in the same, whoa, in the same pool. See ya, buddy. I love fishing little high gradient, you know, steep pocket water streams like this, because you just know where the fish are going to be. There's no guessing. You just know there are going to be fish in certain places. And that's a lot of fun. Fish on. Oh my gosh. There we go. Another one of the larger ones from this creek. Nice healthy fish. See you, buddy. Let's catch one more, shall we? Will it be in this shaded area over here? On the right side of all that bubbling foam? Let's find out. That wasn't a very good cast. Oh, yes. Awesome fish to end on. Another really, really decent fish for a creek of this size. I mean, that's one of the top 1, 2, or 3 fish I've caught in here. See ya. Haven't been paying super close attention to the sizes, but yeah, that was one of the bigger ones. That was a fantastic little creek. I fished for about 2 hours, just under 2 hours, and caught 20 fish, landed 20 fish, lost another probably 10, all brook trout. Just a perfect encapsulation of what I love about small stream fishing. Challenging because of the trees and, you know, the boulders and everything like that, but really fun, had a ton of fish in it, aesthetically beautiful, just awesome, awesome, awesome little creek. As for the rod, which I have just chilling right here on the rocks, really fun little rod. I liked it. I really enjoyed it. As far as comparing it to the Foxfire, I think that in a stream like this, where the fish are pretty small, I think the Foxfire maybe would have been a little bit of a better choice. A lot of fun though. I would fish this creek again with this rod, no problem. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm actually gonna head back down and fish that other stream. And if it goes well, I'll make another video about that with a different rod and everything. And I think there should be more species down in there, but I guess we'll see. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Be sure to subscribe to the channel here if you haven't already, and don't forget to check out my flytyingyarn.com store if you're looking for yarn for your fly tying needs. And then finally, I have another YouTube channel called SUV RVing that covers all of my non-fishing adventures if you want to check that out. Links to all of those things and more will be in the video description.